Hey Soul Warriors, it is Tara. Today is day 12 and 13 combined. And the reason why I did that is, first of all, I decided I've been working really hard lately and doing a lot. And so I worked still most of the day, but I took off in the late afternoon and I just had a afternoon and evening for me and about me. So I did something fun and something new and just took care of myself yesterday. But the main reason I decided to combine is because on these 2 days, I got the same exact thing 2 days in a row. Um, so I figured it was easier to combine into one video and just talk about it. So I wrote one word on my, what was it, day 12? Day 12? One day. One word on day 12. I wrote nada. I got absolutely nothing. I did all my things all day. I remember the day very well. And I sat there and I tuned in, I tapped in, and I waited and I waited and I waited, and I got absolutely flipping nothing. And I was like, all right, maybe today's a day off. Maybe today's, just a bye day, or maybe it's just to sit in the silence and the peace for a minute. And I mean, I initially have a judgment with everything, like we all do. I mean, we judge to make decisions throughout the day. Judgment's not necessarily a bad thing. But what I add to judgment to help make it a better thing for me is I judge things and then I immediately come up with 80 different scenarios about it. So, when you see somebody, you size them up immediately, but then I'm like, oh, well, maybe they're acting this way because of this or that. Like, I don't know their story. I don't know what's going on with them. I don't presume to know. So judgments are just your in the moment, quick, first judgment on something. So with that, sitting and tapping in and seeing what I got and getting absolutely nothing. I mean, for a moment I was like, come on, give me something. Like, why isn't there's been something every night, something really juicy for me to sink my teeth into. And then I was like, maybe whatever. Maybe I'm having an off night. Maybe it is an off night. Like, who knows? So I just decided to just go with it. And I spent about as much time as I usually would writing, just sitting there and enjoying the peace and enjoying the silence and enjoying absolutely having nothing going on for a moment, which was really sweet. So the second day when I sat and tapped in and I got nothing, I actually got kind of annoyed because I'm like, all right, what the fuck? Like, what's going on? And so then I decided that maybe I should look a little further into my day. And so I started looking at it and I was like, okay, I was surrounded by people that I wasn't really aligned with. There was a lot of like negativity cycles happening, a lot of stuff that I felt was just not good energy for me, and it would start to get exhausting after a while. And so I think I was a little bit unplugged and out of alignment with my peace place because I wasn't really in a peace place that day. What was interesting for me though is I maintained my peace the whole day. If that makes any sense to you, like, being the calm in the center of the storm. So I had, negativity and all this stuff going on. But I just did me. And when it was appropriate time to get out of it, I removed myself from the situation. I looked back at it and I made decisions on, what type of choices I would want to make in this situation in the future. And what type of people are really strong for me to surround myself with that keeps me tapped in, tuned in, and in a really good place. So I thought it was a win for me that I found out that even in a crappy situation, I was able to maintain my peace. So that was huge. That I wasn't, didn't go to that automatic frustrated place or pissed off place, or just trying to blow things up because I don't like them. I just sat in my peace and I'm like, hey, I'm good. If those people don't want to be good, then that's on them. And I'm going to do me. And like I said, when I removed myself from the situation, I sat, tapped in, and I got nothing. And I was like, okay, so maybe today is nothing because, the energy around me wasn't as high as I like it to be when I tap in. Or, maybe it's another day to just sit in stillness and it's a big win that I was able to maintain my peace. I don't know. And that's part of the beauty of this world is, half the time we don't know. We're just going along, making decisions and, figuring things out the best we can. And that's perfectly okay. I know a lot of us, we're afraid to step out of our comfort zone. I love stepping out of my comfort zone because I don't know, and it's exciting to me to see what's going to happen. It's okay not to know, and that's like the biggest thing, really truly, to embrace is not knowing, because this world is all about changing on the dime. You never know what's going to happen in the next second. So the sooner you make friends with not knowing and think that it's more of a fun, exciting thing, and make it your best friend, the easier life's going to be for you, and the more at peace you're going to be. So yeah, so that's why I combined 2 days. So because I got nothing 2 days in a row, and that was good, and I was okay with it. And I took a look at things, made adjustments where I needed to. So, you do that in your life. And, also look at your judgments too, because I thought that was really important that, when you look at your judgments, to then take a step back and, is this accurate or is it not? And be open for it not to be accurate. Be open to like your initial gut reaction. Sometimes it's dead on. Sometimes it's dead on in a really different way that you weren't even expecting, and to be good with that, and to, just be really super curious about things. So that was my 2 days, and I will see you guys all tomorrow. Have a fantastic evening. Love you, Soul Warriors. Bye.